You are simply not going to believe how much they are charging for paint. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Airing of Grievances. And as you can see, today is a special day because instead of Rob, we have Rob's wife, Carol, the co-owner of Nylund's Collision Center here. And Carol, I think this is the first Airing of Grievances that you've actually joined us on.
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad that you're here, and I know that you are as well. Make sure you leave a note in the comments that says, welcome to Carol. Carol,
Yes.
it's my understanding that you're doing a DIY project at home, and you went and bought a gallon of paint. Is that correct?
That is correct.
I think we have a representation of that gallon of paint right here, and there's an invoice on that as well. Carol, tell us your story. How much did you pay for that gallon of paint?
Well, the bottom line is I basically spent $100. Didn't go in expecting to pay $100 because the last gallon of paint I bought was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it is the higher level of paint that this company offers. And
Okay.
at the time, 3 years ago, I spent $68 for it. So I expected to pay around the same, maybe a couple dollars more.
Yeah.
Only because they were having a 40% off sale.
We love sales.
I love sales.
Yes.
I love sales. So I ordered my paint,
Yeah.
and when the gentleman told me it was $68, I said to myself, well, what happened to the 40% off sale?
Yeah.
And
that's when
to
your
my shock,
that's when your jersey
to
came
my
out, right?
shock and dismay, I look at the receipt to find out that basically that same gallon of paint cost $100 today. $100 for a gallon of paint.
Unbelievable. And you know, folks, we all feel this. Every one of us is seeing the rise in costs for all the things in life, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, and especially past the pandemic, where prices went crazy, and they're slowly coming down, but not really, because why take away a good thing?
Exactly.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Carol, you own the shop here, and you see that automotive paint materials are also going up
Yes.
in cost. You brought me an example of one of the invoices that we received, and for just a liter, it's about a third of a gallon.
Mhm.
It's and this is for a tint, not necessarily all the recipe.
Right.
Right.
Correct.
$244, almost $250 for a liter of materials here.
Mhm.
So we've established that everybody's paying more,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How did you feel for this? And by the way, the $100 that you paid for this, in essence, you didn't get labor consideration, did you?
No.
Nobody's going to
No.
pay you to paint your walls? No.
I didn't get paintbrushes.
Not
Not even a roller.
not the foam
No. And you know what? I didn't even get a stick.
to stir your
Stir it. No. Nothing. No, I'm sure the stick was an oversight because they usually always give them to you.
Must
But,
be.
not a stick, not a roller, not a paintbrush.
Wow.
No labor.
All right. Well, the reason we're bringing this story to you, because of course it is kind of a funny aside,
Yes.
and it's life, and that's what we do here is life. But think about this for just a minute. In the industry, not just here at Nylund's Collision Center, but in this area of the country, in our industry, insurers were willing to pay about $72 per hour for the paint process, right?
Correct.
A couple of months ago, we received notice from one major insurer that they were going to be dropping their allowance to $68. And then, Carol, they dropped it again just a couple of weeks ago to about $65.
Correct.
And all of
With no notice.
Right.
Like when the adjuster showed up, oh, as of today, we're only paying. Not next week, not next month, not the first of the month, today.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the costs associated with all the things that have to happen here in order to repair vehicles properly, the cost of paint, the booth, the training, everything keeps climbing, and the insurers are reducing what they're willing to cover.
Correct.
That impacts you, the consumer, the insured. You see, my question is, where does this, what does it take to paint a car? Well, it takes paint, material prep, skilled labor, the paint booth, drying and baking, protective gear, and the disposal of those materials after they're used. And yet, everything else, all the things in the economy, including what they are willing to charge you, they being the insurer, for your premiums, continues to rise.
Exactly.
It's very frustrating.
Extremely.
Here's the impact on you, the consumer. Insurers paying less doesn't mean that repairs cost less. That's an important distinction. It means that more of that cost is then shifted onto you, the insured, the one that the insurer should make whole. And the fact of the matter is, consumers often these days, almost always these days, are being asked to absorb more out-of-pocket expense. And it just seems there's no equity.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of balance, it feels. Here's the bigger picture, and I just want to share this with you guys here. Insurers are reducing what they're willing to pay while premiums continue to go up. You're caught in the middle because you've got higher costs, less coverage, and more financial responsibility. And ultimately, the insured, not the insurer, is absorbing the shortfalls. Carol, is there any hope of this changing anytime soon?
Probably not.
Right?
Probably not. As sad as it is. I think what a lot of consumers don't realize is that the average body shop profit margin is 10%.
Yeah.
10%.
Right.
I'm not talking about profit margins that the liquor industry has of 150% with half the labor involved. Our profit, basically, if on a good day, is 10%. Have we asked our insurance companies what their profit margins are? What their executives got as a bonus last year as your premiums went up? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
You make a great point, and I'm here to tell you folks, you're not without empathy and compassion coming from us here at Nylund's Collision Center, and there are a lot of other collision centers all around the country here that are feeling the sting and still advocating on your behalf for the correct repair. You know how
And that's the important part.
That's exactly right.
It's
because
about the correct repair.
we know that if they lower their prices down here, they're going to raise their prices over here. And how do they make that profit margin that they're making? And I'm not against profit. You're not against profit.
No.
But we know that the way they do that is by sacrificing the quality of the props and skipping over procedures that are supposed to be done. And so, Carol, thank you for bringing this story, and I hope whatever your DIY project is you take a picture of it so we can share it with our audience
Okay.
when it's done. And man, last time I bought paint, I'm dating myself, and I've been renting for years and years and maybe decades. But the last time I bought paint, it was $32 a gallon. So, yikes. Hey, listen, Rob is working on a story right now, and hopefully he'll be back next week to share it with you. He's going to break down every step of the process. That $65 that the insurer's willing to pay, let's see what it really gets you. And he's working on that. You're going to love it. So don't go anywhere. Watch the next video that's coming up right here.
God bless.